Hey there guys, how's it going, and welcome to a new video in my Call of Duty Ghosts Gold Gun Weapon Guide series, where we take a look at the gold camo for each weapon, and with the experience that I've gained from having to get this gold camo, I go over the best perk and attachment setup, also depending on the statistics of the gun as well. We have a look at those. So here you can see the gold Bulldog looking at quite nice here on Prison Break. So here we're going to have a look at the recoil pattern of this shotgun, see how the pellets spread out. And the one thing that is unique about this shotgun compared to others is that you can see here, it practically makes no difference whether you aim down sight or fire from the hip. Very, very slight difference. Normally with a shotgun, you have to aim down sight for a tighter pellet spread, but there you can see it didn't matter at all. Now here you're going to see a clip of the very short range of this shotgun, which is probably the biggest flaw. Although all shotguns have short range, this one has the shortest range. And there you can see, I mean, I had to be right up next to him before I even started to get some of them shots on target. So although it has terrible range, and bear in mind this is with the muzzle brake as well, it can deal out a ton of damage. The main reason being is that you can fire it quite quickly. This is a semi-automatic weapon, and it's actually the fastest firing shotgun out there. Although there is the problem of oversampling, and if you don't know what that means, if you tap the trigger too fast, you know, you've got a really good trigger finger, you can actually stall the weapon. So there's a certain speed which is the optimum speed to tap that trigger, and if you go faster than that, you'll stall it and it will delay your shot. So I mean, you have a slower shot time, which to be honest, it doesn't really seem to matter too much. You know, if you're that close to someone, you're probably still going to get the kill no matter how fast you tap the trigger. But it's something to keep in mind. You might want to have a little bit of a practice, get into the rhythm of the shotgun rather than just spamming it really, really quickly. Now also, this is a slow reloading shotgun. Here in pretty much all of these clips I've got sleight of hand on, so I definitely recommend having sleight of hand on that, although you could get used to it. It's only 5 shots without extended mags, and I tend to find that extended mags again is a good attachment. So although I would always recommend muzzle brake, ones that I would suggest would be extended mags and then probably sleight of hand as well, other than the ones that I've got on the side there, but we'll go into why I've chosen those in a second. So in terms of statistics, there really is nothing too amazing about this shotgun apart from that fast fire rate. So if you can get used to getting really, really close to people, you will win practically every gunfight. I mean, you saw when I shot the bullets at the wall there, how well, you know, they spread out, and you can imagine if someone runs into that, you know, they are dead. But like I say, and as with most shotguns, you just have to get in range. That's all it's all about when using shotguns. And I think I said in my previous video, if you kind of approach a shotgun in your normal assault rifle or normal playstyle, you're going to have a bad time, and I think that's why most people don't enjoy them. You absolutely have to play a game mode where you can get close to people. I like free-for-all. Maybe sometimes I'll play like domination or something, but you have to be a little bit more careful now. I find free-for-all, you can really easily kind of listen out for people, or cranked, where you get all those speed perks which allow you to get around the map quite easily. So in terms of perks there on the side, pretty similar to my other shotgun suggestions. I've gone for Ready Up there, which is going to allow you to bring the gun up quicker after sprinting. This is a necessity because it's all about positioning with a shotgun, which is another reason why I've got the extreme conditioning, or marathon should I say, on there. And because you'll be sprinting a lot, you'll want to be able to bring up that gun quickly for a quick gunfight. And you might think that sprinting a lot is kind of a bit of a downfall, and you do have to be a little bit careful with it. But sprinting is what is going to allow you to get into the positions you need to get into to actually make these gunfights close quarters. And that's what it's all about, like I just said, you know, with the shotgun. I've got steady aim there as well because this is a fire from the hip shotgun for the most part. You're not going to get too much advantage out of aiming down sight. Sometimes I do it out of habit, but for the most part you really won't want to, and this will just tighten up that pellet spread a little bit and allow you to get more of those pellets on target, which will allow you to do more damage and get more kills more of the time. All good stuff. Finally there, I've gone for Dead Silence, and the reason I've gone for Dead Silence, apart from the fact it's a great perk to use anyway, especially when playing free-for-all, maybe in other game modes, but in other game modes there tends to be a lot more going on. I suppose Search and Rescue and Search and Destroy and free-for-all are the ones where Dead Silence is the most important, but other game modes kind of optional depending on how you want to go about things. But I do get some people in these gold gun episodes asking me for tips on how to get the gold camos, because they can be quite tricky in this game. They're a little bit different from some of the other Call of Duties, and in my opinion the most difficult ones to get for the shotguns are the rescue kills and the point blank kills. Now for point blank kills, it's just a case of sound whoring for me, playing free for all or whatever, and just, you know, having the having the audacity to run up to people even when you're, you know, you could get a kill, but you just need to run up to them and get right up next to them and get the kill. If you don't know what a point blank kill is, it's where you're literally standing right next to the person and you get the kill. So just kind of use dead silence, use amplifier, and just listen out for people and try and run up behind them for those. And to get rescue kills, to be honest, the jury's still out for me on this one. I just tend to play cranked or pretty much any game mode. Domination is quite good as well. A game mode where your teammates are going to be grouped together. A rescue kill is where you shoot at the enemy and they are shooting at your teammate and you save your teammate by killing that enemy. So those can be quite difficult to get, but to be honest, I think the best way for rescue kills is just to keep playing and playing and playing. And, you know, there's no kind of secret formula in some ways, to be honest. For these gold camos, I just grind and grind and grind it out, and that's what you guys are going to have to do if you want the gold camo. That's just the way that they've made it in this game. So I hope you enjoyed this look at the Bulldog, a very popular shotgun, and for good reason. Extremely high damage at close range and very easy to use as well. I'd probably say it's the easiest to use shotgun as long as you can get into those good positions. If you want to subscribe to my channel when you're watching this on Machinima Respawn, my channel link is down in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe there for loads of extra content, as well as check out this series on the Machinima app on your Xbox One. I believe these are going to be starting to put on the Machinima app on Xbox One, so you can watch the gold gun video series while actually grinding out those gold camos yourself. So thanks for watching as always, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button, and I'll see you next time.